Quite a vast majority of the UK and world population have had their eyes focused on the Premier League and of course the Championship this past weekend. But two teams are actually one step closer to an all-important Wembley final. We'll tell you about that. The League Two playoffs, second legs, coming up. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today we're going to take a look at the League Two playoffs second legs, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to be bang up to date with all things League Two related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to know here under one Ruski. That's right, of course, the Premier League and of course the mighty Blackburn Rovers were in action this past weekend. But the bigger story for the current scenario was actually happening in League Two. That's right. So four teams had it all to play for, as of course the rest of the division got cancelled. But for these four teams, they had the opportunity to edge closer to an all-important promotion playoff final at Wembley. Let's talk about what went on in the first legs, and of course take a look back at our old predictions, folks. See who got it right, see who got it wrong, and see who needs to up their game. Okay then, folks, it all kicked off on Thursday the 18th of June, of course sandwiched in between the old Premier League and Championship fixtures. It was of course League Two playoff leg one. Let's take a look at it then. It was of course Colchester United taking on Exeter City in the first leg, and that ended up as a reasonable 1-0 win for Colchester United in the end. 1-0 goal coming from Bramall, that's right, on the 81st minute, lastminute.com, to give themselves the advantage heading into the second leg. I actually went with a 1-1 draw, so yeah, didn't really do that one any justice, and to be honest with you, it doesn't get much better than that. In the second game, it was Northampton Town. They took on Cheltenham, and that ended up as a 2-0 win for Cheltenham, that's right, and actually went with a 2-1 win. The goal scorers for Cheltenham, Charlie Raglan and Connor Thomas as well. So really, I did absolute shit this past weekend, of course. Hopefully to do a little bit better this coming weekend, or should I say Monday. That's when the game. So enough about me, folks. How did you guys get on with the old League Two playoff first legs? Let's take a look at it, shall we? So, kicking it all off, it was Shane O'Donnell, and he got himself 50-50. He got at least one of them right, one of them wrong. Not too bad. What about Yannick Bustler, a regular predictor on the channel? He absolutely did shit like me. So, shame on you, Sunshine. Shame on you. Next up, it was Devante Caprice. He actually got also pretty shit. Double bubbles. Absolute nothing to get excited about there. Moving forward, Liam Martin. He is the prediction king. That's right. He got them both bang on the pissing nose, folks. So he's going to be looking forward to the second leg, I'm sure. Of course, the Plymouth Argyle fan, he's already celebrating because they'll be playing in the third tier next season. Next up, it was Brilliant Builder, and he did pretty shit as well. I can't really get excited too much about that. Ollie Hambling, he did pretty well for himself. He got at least one of them right and one of them wrong. And then I think wrapping it up, no, Russell Frost was in there as well. He did not too shabby. And then wrapping up at the end, it was Harrison Crane who did gash. That's right, absolute gash. Now, if you are watching this, make sure you get your predictions in for the League Two playoff second legs in nice and early, so we can have them ready for the final, whenever that may be. So, of course, the games do take place this Monday. That's right. It does. What day is it? Monday, the 22nd of June. Of course, both kickoffs separate. One at around about noon UK time. The other one around about 3. So let's take a closer look at the action in a bit more detail than we did last time around. Let's hop on over there if the computer decides to do it. So, of course, kicking it all off, it will be Exeter up against Colchester United. Of course, they've got the upper hand, Colchester, on this one. But let's take a look at these two teams on a broader scale that we didn't really do in the first time around. So Colchester, of course, coming into this, not too shabby. On average, you get around about 1.4 goals a game. Their average possession is around about 49.9% possession. Pass accuracy is 70.9. Shots per game around about 13. Tackles per game is around about 13.4. And dribbles are dribbles are around about 8.3. Meanwhile, their opposition and the host this time around, they also average around about 1.4 goals a game. They do average a little bit better in the opposition, 50.9%. You probably round that up to about 51% average possession. Pass accuracy, 64.2%. Shots as well, 12. That's a little bit less than than their visitors, and 12.6 for tackles, 5.5 dribbles per game. If you want to take a look at the grander scheme of things before we just look at the last 6, but the overall record between these two sides, Exeter City actually won 31 of them. They've lost 28. Colchester picking up those victories, and of course 23 draws. Now let's take a look at the bookmakers' odds on this son of a gun, shall we? Of course, taking place on Monday. I'm very much excited for this one. So the bookmakers are 6-5 for Exeter for the victory. 12-5 is the visitors. That is Colchester, and 23-10 is the draw. To actually favourites for this is actually still Colchester. They're 74 to go all the way and get themselves promoted. Exeter are third favourites, 5-1. I think what did I get with last time? I think I went with it with a victory for Exeter, so I got it wrong that time around. But this time I'm going to go with a cheeky 1-1 draw, which, according to my mathematics, and hopefully I am right, it would send Colchester through 2-1 on Exeter Gate. Joining them, who would it be? Will it be Cheltenham or will it be Northampton Town? So let's take a close look at these bad boys then, shall we? So Cheltenham come into this on around about 1.5 goals per game on average throughout the division, with an average possession of around about 51.8%. Pass accuracy 7.4 compared to, and the shots is around about 10.6 per game. Tackles 13.5 with the dribbles 4.4. Compare that to the opposition, that is Northampton. They actually got around about the same amount of goals per game, 1.5. Possession wise is much less, 47.8%. Pass accuracy is also considerably less, 58.8%. Shots per game 12.7. That does better that of Cheltenham, and of course 11.6 tackles per game. That's the Scotty Wharton effect there, which is actually still less than their opposition. The grand scheme of things on this bad boy, if you want to take a look at a broader scale, they've only played each other a handful of times, maybe 35 times. Northampton Town only won 11. Cheltenham have picked up 15 victories, and there's been 9 draws between these two sides. The bookmakers' odds on this one, let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Cheltenham actually 7-5 for the victory, 11-5 is the draw, 21-10 is the away win, and the outrights, Cheltenham are red hot favourites to get themselves promoted, 11-10 on. They are red hot favourites, goodness gracious me. Northampton Town, of course, 20-1 long shots, so there's not much money in them going all out. For me, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Northampton, but it will be not enough though, as Cheltenham will have the upper hand with a 2-goal difference from the first leg. That, my friends, I know it's short and sweet, is my predictions for the second leg in the old League 2 playoff. If I am correct, it'll leave just these two sides to duke it out for the final, which I don't know when it will take place. Does it take place before the League 1 playoff games? I don't know. I think maybe there is a little bit of a breather between the final and the second legs. But my friends, that is it. Yeah, short and sweet, of course. Be sure to stick around on the channel. There's going to be plenty more stuff right around the corner. I'm stuck in the old little time warp here. But anyway, I'm popping out of it. Yeah, so be sure to come back again for the final. When we do that, we'll do in a little bit more detail between the two sides, how they got there and all this kind of stuff, and their record overall in the division. Then we look forward to, of course, League 1. I'm already ready. I've already got one of them videos lined up. It'll be on the channel very soon. Of course, stick around for other predictions on the channel. Championship, Premier League predictions, of course, Blackburn Rovers coverage forever, thick and thin. But that, my friends, is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. And if you are new, smash that subscribe. Keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, League 2 related, World Football related. We're going to all here under one roof. There'll be more coverage of League 2 and League 1 next season. I'm going to up my game. That's right. Maybe do weekly predictions for the stuff. I'm trying to figure it all out. It is a little bit madness at the moment, and the setup's not perfect. If you want to check out the old description, links to my other social media platforms are in there: Twitter, Facebook, and of course Patreon. If you want to support the channel in another way, there it is down there, patreon.com/Roverseas. I'll see you all next time. Hopefully you're safe out there. Stay out of trouble. Stay inside. Mask on. All that kind of jazz. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.